men and women are not waking up, because unfortunately they're being brainwashed still, being controlled. How's that be? Right, here's the proof. I did this a long time ago. If you don't wake up to reality, what's going on? Right, members of Parliament, they're legal fiction entities. All political parties are companies. Look, check it out for yourself. Type, if you're still able to. Company's House made it easy. This Insight Business Report. Business identification, reference number, key one there, the location. And then on the other part I've got, you can even check the Department of Health and Department of Works and Pensions. Yeah? They're public servants working for you. They're men and women in the job role of the public servants. That's where the litigation department's based. The head office is in Clacton House in London. So you get an offer. Well, the man and woman doesn't get the offer. The legal fiction entity gets the offer. Look at the videos about straw man. It's an illusion. You think it's NHS? Well, Department of Health. It is a company, a public funded limited company. Look at that. Insight Business Report, same location as DWP litigation room. Litigation, let's go back to that one. Same location. Right? Members of Parliament, House of Commons. Okay, did that one somewhere before. So these men and women, legal fiction entities, you think you're voting for an MP or you're EU MP or whatever, or locally, right? Councillors, councils and stuff. You're not. They're all companies, right? I did the same for the Ministry of Justice, example. Also a limited company. It's all what's going on. It's unlawful. Okay. That's a head office. All area HMRC, right, claim to be Crown Courts, Magistrates Courts, right, UK. They are set up as area offices for Ministry of Justice, and so when they claim to be a paper charge to the legal fiction entity to get the jointer in the court can go system. Look at videos known by Jordan Maxwell about the truth, what goes on in these claim to be courts. It's farce. They get joinder. They try to get jurisdiction. The man and woman are not acting upon the oath of office. Even in magistrates, it's just a building. But now it's got to the Agenda 21 where they're cracking down and tightening up everything. So they're getting the joinder with the man and woman to create the slaves. Yeah, you and I. But they are public servants. They work for you and I. This is the truth for the facts record of the parties. So how come they put paper charge to legal fiction and drag me, expecting me to represent that legal fiction in their Kango court system with the words they use, the legalese language, Latin, canon law. And when you research a Black's Law dictionary, download it and look at the keywords, what they mean, especially anything an invitation, offer, invitation to go to their business, a place. They're making it difficult for man and woman to learn this information and to represent yourself without getting the joinder. And when you realise that the House of Commons is also a limited company, yeah, and House of Lords, you know, it's all an illusion. And locally, like councils, Northamptonshire County Council's limited company as well. I don't know, that's gone out of focus a bit. County Hall. They're not local councillors. They're not representing you. They're fictional. You're not voting. They're man and woman. You're paying. They get allowances, right? Numbers on a computer, and they're making income. Oh yeah, they're fictional entities. I can't even get access to a lawful two-party wet sign contract to offer care, community care, they call it. Health care, social care in my own home, funding, numbers on a computer it'd be, to my choice of care company, a lawful two-party wet sign contract, as my per instructions to the public servants, as I am the man and woman, and produce a proof of all this too. They have no jurisdiction over me, but they're making assumptions, presumptions, as per usual. So they didn't like the fact that I knew all this information and I sent the copies over, and they want to reassess me and all this kind of stuff. Where's the contract? Where's the offer? Where's the... You see, they can't produce anything because they're fictional. They're corporations, public funded or private companies. They have to produce the offer. And you conditionally accept the offer, we can claim their offer, and they have to produce certain documentations of proof to party and sign contract. But you check out Bionica Chapman's videos online, known as Statute Law versus Common Law, or check her website out as well with the letter template letters you can view and download. But learn these key words of legalese, language by Black's Law, dictionary, edition, whatever edition you choose. The earlier ones is similar, better. Look what words mean, and then you get a clear knowledge and start protecting your lawful rights for anyone that you know. And when you're getting an offer by all these changes coming in by Department of Works and Pensions, they're all area officers. They subcontract out to Capita, Atos, the companies, to assess. But the men and women are public servants. So you say, well, okay, you make a requirement. Where's the proof that you require? All these so-called monetary systems coming out of a trust bond account created by the birth certificate. You'd go online and check out videos, the truth about the birth certificate, and some men and women can go into more explanation about that. Okay? And it is so factual information, the truth. Powers that be don't want you and I to know all this. And those that do know are just literally disinformation. And you're not voting. The man or woman, when you think you're putting an X in a box in voting systems, you know, it's all an illusion. All political parties are set up as limited companies as well. You could do that research yourself another time. I'm just showing this information because I do not believe that we should be deceived any longer. I've done a lot of research over the period of years, and it's come to a point where they're trying to get information. You see, Department of Health, you think it's NHS England, right? They're all governments, yeah? They're all governments, locally, nationally. They're not. You can even check if they've got CCJs and stuff like that. You see? And once you get printout and this information, a copies back to, okay, if a man or woman claim to be a GP, right, a general practice medical employee, a piece of paper, well, if they want to offer an invitation, a home visit, well, on what capacity? Are they coming as a public servant? In that case, you set your terms and conditions of the offer to your private home. And which I done recently. I said, what we require to speak to me about, I require you put it on detailed in a letter, or conditionally offered under duress an email where they put the questions that I put in, you know, as a woman, in writing. In a certain way I produce the documentation. I've learned how to do that, and they haven't responded. Because if they mess up as a man and woman, as a public servant, you can hold them accountable. So you can't go after the CEO, the owner of the company, yeah, the man, the woman, because you hold them. Like fake kangaroo court case going on at the moment to the legal fiction, the thing is me. I'm going after a counterclaim per public servant. That's malice prosecution against my against my trust account. It's all about the fake monetary system. Promissory notes are just that, currency. Just check out some of these videos online, the truth about reality of life. And this is happening globally, not just UK. UK is a corporation known as UK PLC. You could check all this out. There's a guy known as John Harris. I don't know if he's passed now. I believe his videos are still online. You know, you can check out a lot of things to start learning. God bless, keep safe. I don't know if it's going to be useful for anyone, but once you start getting copies of this produced, powers that be hate it, and those who will watch you and set you up and use their Freemasons contacts And don't forget, even every police force in every town and city are companies, and I've done my own printout of local councils, proved. Just do the research. Do you put company's made easy, company's house made easy, or any kind of company's house, and print out or go on to who owns a website, domain, and you can check out sometimes the links as well. So, you know, public servant, men and women, ordinary men and women, but what's behind it? Who are they connected to? Be careful who you deal with and what information you offer. And if there's no choice, you're offering it under duress, and you learn how to do that by just researching, which I've done a lot of research. I'm not saying it's an easy remedy for what's happening to me. It's unlawful, and I've been seeking lawful remedy recourses, and it's just going around in circles, because that's how it's tightening up. The powers that be just don't want you and I, and ordinary men and women, to know what's going on. But a lot of men and women are waking up to reality. False flag events, everything going on. And my friends here to try and get my food now, to help care for me. So I've got to end recording. So God bless, be safe. I'm coming home by a door. And as you can see, I've done a lot of homework. And if they're trying to cut off my access to this so-called, it's not the benefit right, that comes from the trust account, which was created by the mum or dad signing a piece of paper by these public servants, creating the illusion, oh, you have a birth certificate. So that's another legal fiction entity created at the baby's born. If you don't sign the paperwork, they can't get the legal fiction. That's how they can tax and fine and the legal fiction entity drag you into the court system and force you to their medical assessments or DWP and all this stuff. It's just trying to learn the knowledge. A lot of men and women don't want to know, because they just want to be like head in the sand, and so to speak, and they don't have to deal with these people. They don't bother. They just go to work and their wages paid in the bank, and they just get on their little lives, and that's it. But you see, a lot of men and women in my situation are being cut this, cut that, access blocked, and all sorts of stuff going on unlawfully. And the key words to learn within legalese language is so important, because then start waking up. It's so important. I started learning by watching videos. Be careful about disinformation though. That's so important, and you'll soon start to learn. But this, I'm just showing a brief stuff I found. I couldn't believe this at first. It taken me a long while to adjust. And once I'm waking up to the truth of the facts of the parties, I ain't turning back in my mindset. So I'm always being set up for something or other. And next thing they're going to try on, I even had the Freemasons. There's a lot of darker stuff behind the scenes you may not be aware of that is going on. Signing out for now, coming home by door.